Didn't even practice this.
It's okay. That's what we like to do, wing it. Hey guys, we're going to go ahead and get started with our wrap facial peel party. And so I'm going to introduce you now to Double Diamond, Pam Baldassari. Take it away.
Hey everybody, we've got a room full. Let's have some noise so they We've got a room full of people. Some are doing, we have actually got a body wrap on. We've got some doing the peel and the facial. So we're just going to go through how to incorporate the peel into your party. Nothing changes once you get into the party. You're going to see that. But I know this can be just like a little a hiccup if you're not sure how to get this into your regular wrap party. I did this last week with about 10 ladies. Bring a friend to do this with you because it's really a lot to handle on your own if you're doing a big group. But you know, they came in, they washed their face, and that's what we're doing now. They've come in, they've washed their face, they've put the peel on. Everybody checks their own time because they're going to leave that peel on for 5 to 10 minutes. So I just have them keep track of that. I can't keep track of everybody's. Then they come back in, they rinse it off, and then they put on their face mask, and then they sit. Okay, and then we just go through the party pad. So that's where we are now. We've got wraps on. We've got a peel getting ready to get rinsed off, and then the facial put on. And I'm just going to take you through the party pad and show you how you're going to just weave this right into your normal presentation. Okay? All right. So have you tried that crazy wrap thing? Anybody? Yeah! Tried that crazy wrap thing. Okay. So what we have is just a very unique product. It is affordable, it's super fun to do in a group, it's so easy. The hardest thing about our wrap is unfolding it once you take it out of the package. So if you've tried to do that, and I've actually had people recently tell me, and I've heard stories about this, that they didn't unfold it. I've heard other people say that, but I actually had a woman say that to me. And I think that's what happens when you hand somebody a wrap and they just go and try to figure out themselves without being walked through it. So if I give somebody a wrap, I always tell them that's the toughest part is like peeling it back, okay? And then once you have it all opened up, you're going to lift it up and you're going to put it on whatever part of your body that you want to address, okay? Whatever your trouble spot is, and we all have one or two, but we want to target one area first. You're going to see results in as little as 45 minutes. Now, we know this is a progressive result. We know people start to see results in 45 minutes. 9 out of 10 people will see results with their first wrap, not necessarily in their first 45 minutes. So this is a progressive result over 72 hours. I love that because, you know, it kind of sets people up, and I really make that clear. This is a 72-hour result. It's the gift that keeps on giving. So once you take that wrap off, you know, within an hour or so, it's going to keep continuing to work. So it's going to start to work that quickly. We also have a facial wrap. We've got some on today, but the face wrap is absolutely amazing for fine lines. That's what I notice when I do it is, what are these called? Your puppet lines? Marionette. These lines soften, your forehead lines soften. It's just a beautiful treatment that you can do in your home. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. A little bit more about our body wrap. Hold on. What does our body wrap do? This is what it does. It'll firm, tighten, and tone the skin within 45 minutes, like we said, but it also helps to reduce the appearance of cellulite. Now, this is called a body contouring wrap. That's what the verbiage on our product. And so we love to take pictures because pictures show you exactly what the product is going to do for each person because it's a little bit different. You know, we've wrapped probably thousands of people between us in this room, right? And you know, the pictures will show so many things happening that you can't necessarily see by doing this or by looking in the mirror. So we really, really want you to take pictures, okay? Take that before picture from the front and from the side and then do it again in an hour, but I am real clear that is not your after picture, after 45 minutes to an hour. That is just kind of your getting started picture. We want you to take another picture within that 72-hour period. Some people will see results, boom, huge results right away, you know, when you take that off, and we've seen that. Others, it might be the next day, day 2, or even day 3. So it's super important that you drink water through that whole time period of that 72 hours. That's really going to boost your results. And we should be drinking that much water anyway. So if you're drinking half your body weight in ounces of water, you're good. That's what we need to be doing with this product. So we know that the water is going to really, really help. So this is going to be a fast and lasting result. This does not have to be something that is here today and gone tomorrow. Once we get that result, we want to be able to sustain that. So how many wraps come in a box?
4.
How many wraps is a full treatment?
4.
Exactly. So when somebody does one wrap and they say, yeah, I didn't really see anything, it didn't really work for me, and we've probably all met people like that, and what do we say first? There's so many questions. Like, I don't even know where to begin with people, but one is, well, how many wraps did you do? For some people, it might be that second wrap that they start to see results. That's how it was for me. Who saw results with their first wrap? Just let me hear you. 1 wrap. Okay, 2 wraps. 3 wraps. 4 wraps. That's why they come 4 in a box. Everybody's going to be a little different, but we are super, we keep that very much in the forefront, that 4 wraps is a treatment. So you want to do the full 4. Now, after you do your 4 wraps, you can take a look, compare your picture from before you wrapped to, your second wrap, your third wrap, your 4th wrap. How do you sustain the results? That's another question we get asked a lot. Wrap, I don't know, everybody's a little different is what I say. Wrap once or twice a month, see if that holds it, maybe twice a month to get started. And maybe you need more than 1 treatment. Maybe after you do your 4 wraps, you want to do another full treatment. So this product will work with you, and you got to figure out where that is for you. Okay, first to market product, nobody has this. That is huge, you guys. You cannot find this product anywhere except through our company. And that's going to stay like that. There's going to be imitators, but nobody's going to get it down like we got it. So we have an amazing thing to offer people. Besides our wrap, we have about 30 products total in our repertoire, and they are amazing. It's going to continue to support the results from your wrap. It's going to give you internal support, and it's just going to help you stay on that, healthy lifestyle path that everybody's looking for. So what I'm going to do is take you through these packages, okay? All of our products are available individually. You can order products, just one product on its own. What they've done here is they've packaged these products into groupings. And you get a bigger savings this way as well. So the groupings you're going to see kind of target different things. So the first grouping is called our wrap pack. The wrap pack comes with a box of wraps. You got 4 wraps in a box here. Okay, so there's your full treatment. And you're also going to get a small bottle of our defining gel. This is our full-size bottle of defining gel. Okay, but you're actually going to get a little sample bottle that's going to get you through those 4 wraps. The defining gel we affectionately call liquid gold because it is that good. We want it to come out of our shower head if it could. But that product is going to support the results that you're getting from the wrap. So it'll continue to firm and tighten that skin. It helps with cellulite. It even helps with varicose veins. I've had spider veins that were like back behind my knees. Over time, I forgot about them and I noticed they were gone. Like I couldn't even see them. I wasn't, watching it daily, but over time they just faded. So this defining gel does some amazing stuff. It's kind of like the wrap in a bottle, but a much lighter concentration. So everyday usage with this will over time get you results that's similar to what the wrap can do. Of course, this is much more strong, but this will give you that firming and tightening. And you know what? I'd love to use it on my legs, my backside, my chin, my arms, wherever it is that you want to firm and tighten that skin. This is awesome. Okay, so that's our defining gel. That wrap pack retails at $115. We have a loyal customer pricing that's about 40% off, and I'll get into that once I go through the products. But that loyal customer price is only $69, so huge savings of almost half of $46. So that's our wrap pack. This is for people that want to target that area, that certain spot that they want to firm and tighten. So it's strictly kind of visual. The next grouping we have is called our skinny pack. Probably our most popular package people want to get started with. It has our wraps. It has our defining gel. Our defining gel, remember, is just the support product for the wrap. And then it has our fat fighter. So our fat fighter is our very best friend. What time of year is this? Yeah, I mean, it is carb fest time. You know, we've got all these carbs and fats and, you know, all this stuff coming at us that's not normally in our diet. The Fat Fighter will keep you in check. So this is something that you would take about 15 minutes to an hour after you ate everything on that table. We had a little brunch going on here this morning, and there's all kinds of goodies back there. So what the Fat Fighter will do, it'll block absorption of up to half or even more of the fat and carbs of what you just ate. Who does not want to do that? There is absolutely no side effects on this product, which people want to know, how is this happening? Do you feel anything? Absolutely not. You don't feel anything. It's nothing going on in your colon. It's happening in your stomach. I'm going to show you a little demo. Who wants to help me?
Me? I want to help you.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, he helps me all the time.
Okay, so,
You have a question?
yeah, we're right here.
Oh, sorry.
So we're going to show you how our Fat Fighter works in your tummy. So we've got a glass of water here. Okay, this represents your stomach, just your stomach acids and juices and everything that's going on. We're pouring some oil in here. This is everything on that table back there. Like I said, it's your carbs, it's your fat, it's your carabas, it's your whatever. We crushed up 2 Fat Fighters. This, you swallow them whole, but this just shows you what's happening in your tummy. Okay, what's so cool? You guys, I don't know if everybody in the room has seen this, but I want everybody to see it. Okay, so Neopuntia is the main ingredient, which is prickly pear cactus. It's going to encapsulate that fat. Did you guys see that? It's going to like form a bubble around some of the fat and separate it from the rest of it and pull it to the bottom of the glass. This is what's happening in your tummy, but you absolutely don't know what's happening. There's no, what was that? There's no, oh my, excuse me, gotta go. Absolutely no side effects. All we know is when we have those times of traveling or holidays or whatever, when we take our Fat Fighter with our heaviest meals, or sometimes like during the holidays, it's okay to take it after every meal if you need to, you're just not going to have that weight gain, that extra, 3 to 5 pounds that happens this time of year. This will keep you in check, okay? You still want to be smart and not go crazy and go, hey, I got my Fat Fighters, you know. You still want to be, make good choices, but it's really hard this time of year, right? So this is just really going to help you get through that. So that is our Fat Fighter. The Skinny Pack, those 3 items, retail price is $189. The loyal customer price is only $112. And that's amazing. I mean, that's a savings of $77 for our loyal customers. So huge savings for loyals, but also notice that the groupings will give you an even bigger discount than just buying them separately. Okay, now the It Pack. The It Pack kind of has all the products in here that are our most popular, that have, really grown in people just loving them and reordering them. So let's take this one apart. Okay, so the It Pack, you get a box of body wraps. You get a box of our facial wraps. Again, we have, that facial wrap is just really gaining a lot of attention, especially when we pair it with our new product that I'll be telling you about in a minute. But the facial wrap, people want to glow, right? Around the holidays, you're going to be seeing people. You want to have that beautiful skin, so that is going to help you attain that, especially with our new product, which I'll get to. Okay, then you also get the defining gel, that liquid gold that we talked about, and then you're going to get our lip and eye cream. This little tube, loyal customer price is $29. I don't know about you, I have spent like $80 on eye cream in the past. This stuff is amazing. You can wear it also, put it on your mouth, but then also around your eyes. It's the same product for both. What I see happening, and we love to do this, we'll put it on, and then check it in like 5 minutes, and you definitely see kind of a plumping around the lips and a lifting around the eyes. So it knows to do one thing in one area, the other thing in the other. I don't know how, but you're going to see visually. I love taking that, and I do it with myself. I'll take a before picture before I put the product on, and I'll take an after picture 5 minutes after I put it on. You can see results that fast with it. And then, of course, there's that over time result that you're going to get too. So we love our lip and eye, hugely popular. And then that brings us to the last product in this package, and that is our greens. What we have here is a box of greens on the go. This is raspberry flavor. They also come in citrus. The Greens on the Go is going to give you over 8 servings of organic vegetables and fruit every time you take it. So obviously, if you're normal, that's not happening in your daily diet, even though we know it should. You know, we're not buying all organic, which is really compromising the quality of the product or the food. But having that constant nutrition every day in your body does wonders from head to toe, keeps everything working efficiently. But it also has an alkalining property to it. So I don't know if you know what that is, but it keeps your body alkalized. It kind of detoxifies daily. And alkaline is where, on the pH scale, where you want your body to be. We tend to be on the acidic side. When you're on that end of the pH scale, that's where disease and sickness breed, inflammation, all of that just loves that acidic environment. So this really helps put your body more on the alkaline side. So you've got that super strong immune system, and then you've got all those fruits and vegetables and nutrition going through you and probiotics. I mean, I can't say enough about the greens. My favorite product, I think personally, I cannot live without them. And you're just going to feel good on them. So that IT pack, retail price is $2.99. The loyal customer price is only $1.79 for all of those top products, okay? So one other product I want to kind of feature today, because we're using it and it's brand new, is our exfoliating peel. Anybody like this product yet? Yes. Yeah, it's awesome. This is a 2-time-a-week product. And it's going to give you, well, it's cool because it's got this little dropper. It smells amazing, but it's going to give you kind of it's a gel. So some people think that it's something that you're going to peel off your face, like those masks that you peel. It's not like that. You're going to put it on a thin layer all over your face. Leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. That's good. You know, you don't need to. More is not always better, is what I found. You know, 5 to 10 minutes is good, and 2 times a week is good. So a thin layer on your face, leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. You know, a little tingling sensation, tightening sensation is normal. Redness is okay. You know, your skin can turn very red with this. Some do, some don't. But you know that product is activating. And then you just rinse it off. And let me read you a little bit about what it's going to do. Okay. So it's going to gently peel away excess oils, dead skin cells, and pore clogging debris. So yuck, it's going to take all that stuff off the surface. It's also going to lessen the appearance of pores. I have found that. That's one thing I've definitely noticed since I've been using it. Fine lines and wrinkles. It's going to clean and give you that kind of clear and healthier complexion. It rejuvenates the skin. It's got a burst of refreshing botanical and fruit extracts. And that's when you open that jar and you smell it, it's like a burst. It is really a burst of just amazing botanical scents. It's going to give you very soft skin. That's what I found too, is your skin's very soft, it's smooth, and you're going to get a nice little glow. And again, this is something, you want to use this over time. I think sometimes people come in and they use products and they expect the angels to sing after, being on the greens for a day, or this isn't over time, but we have seen immediate before and afters with that peel, and it is incredible. Now, what we suggest you do is do the peel, rinse it off, and then put our facial mask on over top of that. That is going to give you a very high-end spa treatment that you can do right in your home, and you are going to glow. You will see a difference, so take those pictures. But that's our exfoliating peel. And but the loyal customer price on this is $36. That's incredible. That is incredible. So let me tell you a little bit about the loyal customer program. So you will see when you look through our catalog and our product brochures, 2 prices. One is retail, one is loyal customer. So it's about a 40% difference. Loyal customers can come on board. They can purchase right away at the wholesale price with no upfront fees. They agree to purchase at least 1 product for 3 consecutive months to avoid that $50 upfront fee. I don't know of anybody that's chosen to pay that, but if you do, you can, and you can order it whenever you want. But we have people come on board right away. They might start with a skinny pack, or, it doesn't matter, even if it's just 1 single product, that's okay. 1 product a month for 3 consecutive months. You can change your product, you can, you can order extra products, as long as you have something coming. Now, after that 3rd month, you have locked yourself in for life at wholesale prices. Fabulous. I mean, I tell people, this is your very own personal, nutritional beauty store. You know, don't go and buy stuff somewhere else. If you're using a cleanser, when it runs out, get on our cleanser. This is your own personal wholesale store. So I wanted people to get that mindset of, my gosh, I have my own health store. That's right, I'm a loyal customer. I have my own wholesale health and nutrition store. So this is something you can use for your lifetime at wholesale prices. That's incredible. And our prices are, I think, beyond reasonable for our quality. So our loyal customer program, off the charts. You also, after your third or fourth month, you can get free shipping. You can get perk points, which is 10% back in product from your very first order. I love calling customers and telling them they have $150 in perk points because they've been ordering month after month and getting 10% back. And after 6 months, they got $50 in perk points. After a year, they have $150 in perk points. They don't realize they're adding up. And what a great time of year to turn those in, right? So I'm going back to all my loyals and letting them know they have these incredible perk points. And they're so excited about it. They didn't even know they were doing it. So loyal customers, we love them. And they love our products and they're going to continue to order. Okay, so that's about our customer program. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to tell you a little bit about our distributor program. So the loyal customer wants to come on board, use our products at a discount. Our distributors want to come on board, use our products at a discount, as well as make some money. Because I don't know anybody that couldn't use an extra $500 a month. Anybody here? I don't know. $500 a month minimum. You know, that's what typically people come in for. So we have a system that allows you to come on board minimally $99 as a distributor. And you get 4 wraps with that. How much money do you make when you sell 4 wraps? $100. You're even Steven. Came in at 100, sold your wraps, you got your $100 back. Fantastic. So that's minimum. You come in with that. We set up your monthly auto ship. You can choose to add on one of our booster packages. This is going to really help you get out of the gate quick because you're going to be able to have more product. What's going to happen is those 4 wraps that come in at $99 are going to be gone in about 2 days. You're going to wrap your friends or yourself or whatever, and they're going to be gone. So this enables you, if you are able to, get more product and turn that money right around. This is a $350 investment that you're going to make $500 back on when you sell your wraps. And this is a $149 investment that you're going to make $300 back on when you sell your wraps. So as long as your wraps are getting on people, you know, they're not sitting in your closet, there is no way that you can't profit right out of the gate. We love that. So that's step 1. People come on board. Step 1, they get their tools. Step 2, you know what? Do you know 4 people that could use these products at a discount? You know 4 people that like this stuff? There's your first 4 loyal customers. You find those first 4 loyal customers, you can earn $120, oh, wrong page. You can earn $120 product credit. What can you get for $120?
Bread.
2 boxes of wraps. 2 boxes of wraps! Thank you! $120 credit gets you 2 boxes of wraps that you sell for
$100 each.
$200. $200. That didn't even come out. Nothing came out of your pocket for that. You got 4 customers. You got 8 wraps. You sold them for $200. We're also earning wrap rewards as we go. So every time you get 2 loyals, you get a box for $25. You sell it for $100. There's another $75. There's $350 on that spot right there by getting 4 loyal customers. That's huge. So you find your customers, your first 30 days, you get that little reward. Find distributors. These are people that just want to hook up with you and earn some money with you. This business is a blast. We have fun. We have fun as we go and we earn money at the same time. So these are 3 people that are like, oh my gosh, I'd love to make some cash and earn an income as well. So those are your buddies that want to come on board as distributors. You don't have to do this part. There's nothing attached to it in your first 30 days. In your first 60 days, however, if you get those 3 that want to partner with you, you are guaranteed a $500 residual income. Guaranteed. You might make more, but if it's less, you are guaranteed $500. Huge, huge right now. Okay, so that's our 3-step system. That's all we do, and we do it every month. So it's very, very simple. Distributor earnings by rank. Okay, this is what people want to know. Now remember, as we're building our business, we're making cash every time we put a wrap on someone. Every time. So whether you're wrapping your sister, I charge my sister. Whether you're wrapping your neighbors, your friend at the gym, whoever it is, we're constantly making cash. And that is just so powerful. Honestly, that's why I came in. I came into this business because I thought, ooh, I know quite a bit of people. And I just thought 25, 25, 25, 25, for the wrap cash. So this is on top of the wrap cash. We've got different ranks. I'm not going to go through every single rank. But typically somebody wants to make how much a month? What do you typically hear somebody wants to make a month?
$500.
Exactly. $500 a month is going to make a big difference. So at Ruby, that's about $600 a month without the cash. We help people get there in their first 30 to 60 days. So that is so doable right away, okay? And then we have our first leadership position is called Diamond. Diamond is making about $23,000 a year. That's their annual earnings, and that's incredible. That's getting into replacing your income, right? Do we have any diamonds in the room today? We do! Oh, yay! We have 3 diamonds. Okay, perfect. And then the next is Double Diamond. Double Diamond is an average of $54,000 annual income. That's amazing. When you hear that the average American household income makes $50,000 a year, and that's our Double Diamond, average income, that floors me. That's incredible. How many Double Diamonds in the room? 3? Yeah, 3. So we've got 3 Double Diamonds making over the average annual household income for our country. Wow. And we don't work full-time, right? We work this alongside our business, or some of us work full-time, besides doing this. So this is just something that you just weave into your life. And then we've got Triple Diamond at $104,000 annual income. I know there's 3 of us in this room working real hard to get there by the end of December, because we can also make a $25,000 bonus. So there's bonuses going on. This company's incredible for helping people get out of debt. Triple Diamond, we do have one. Stephanie, I don't know if you're here, if you're watching, but yay, Stephanie's our Triple Diamond.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie. And she's going for the $50,000 presidential bonus, right? So huge. Presidential Diamond, we have a presidential in the house, and she is making an average of $193,000 annual income. Rachel. She is the girl next door, let me tell you. So we can all do this. I mean, we just do those 3 steps over and over, and then we have our ambassador, average income of $585,000 annual income. What? That's incredible. So when I came on board, there were 2 or 3 ambassadors in the whole company 4 years ago. 1,500% growth later, there's about 48. So this is kind of the time when millionaires are being made in our company. Super exciting to be a part of. All right, so you have a choice. You can be a loyal customer. Loyal customer gets all of our products at about 40% off. Amazing, and you're locked in for life. Love that. You got the online portal, so you can handle your own orders. Everything is right there for you to do. Free shipping can be earned. Free products can be earned. Or you can be a distributor. You can be a product junkie like we all are, loving and using all of our products, and you want to earn that cash, and you want to earn those bonuses, and you want to earn those incomes that are involved. So you can do whatever suits you. And some people come on board as loyal customers, and they find out, you know what, I'm telling everybody about these products. I'm going to stop sending them to Mitzi. And I'm going to become a distributor. So that's okay. You can start as one and end up, as a distributor. So thank you so much for joining us. Anything else, Rachel?
We're going to do Q&A.
Okay, good.
I don't know if anybody online, Jeannie, if you want to be in charge of that, just shout it out. Well, you can't see in a second.
So tell them, Pam, to post their questions,
Okay, great.
comments on Rockstar Rappers under the live stream.
Yep. Okay, so under that live stream link that you guys see on Rockstar Rappers, go ahead and post some questions. We're going to do a Q&A, so we'll be looking at that as well as taking questions from the room. Patricia.
When you do the peel,
Yes.
I know you take a before picture after they wash their face, correct? Then you
Yes.
do the peel,
Yes.
then they rinse the peel off. Do you take a picture or do you put the facial and then take a picture?
I take a picture after they put the facial on, so it's not, it's not after the peel.
Reiterate the question. For
Yes,
you.
okay, so the question was, when do you take the picture when you're doing a peel party? So they come in, they wash their face, so there's no makeup or residue or anything. I take their picture, okay? Then they apply the peel. Then they rinse off the peel and they apply the facial. So right now, at the end, they're all sitting there in their facials, okay? They've still got their facials on, and then they're gonna take it off just as if we were doing a body wrap party as well. So they're gonna take the facial off, rub it in, and then we'll take their after picture.
And do you still charge $25?
I do.
With the peel?
I have, yes.
Okay.
You know, it's up to you, but that's what I've done.
And the question was?
Where was she the whole time before? The question was, do you still charge $25 for the peel and the facial? I don't think there's, a wrong answer on that. That's what I have done. Rachel, what do you think?
I think you can do 25 or 30. It's
Yeah.
totally up to you.
Yeah.
But just introducing them to another product is always a good
It was
thing.
huge, and the peel party I just had, there were 5 loyal customers there. So they were already my loyals, and then there was like 4 that weren't my loyals. I am so grateful, that they've been, and you know what? For my first 4 loyal customers, okay, going back to when I first started, 3 of them were in the room. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Very cool. So they've been that loyal. So absolutely, I was not going to charge more than $25 for them.
Do you think they'll come up with like a facial package like they do for the weight? Like we have the wraps and then
The legal crap.
Yes. Do you think they'll come up with a package for the facial?
Do I think it works, Will?
Yeah. Or maybe
Let me check my ball.
So the question was, do you think they'll come up with a facial package? Anything can happen at conference, so you will want to be there.
I'll put it on.
We can't tell you. We don't know.
Do we
Anybody
have
else have
anything coming in?
questions?
Why don't you pop in here, Rachel?
Okay.
I'm sweating.
Hi guys. Anybody else have any questions? Come up with something. Any questions coming in online? If you guys are online, Jeannie is checking, so she keeps refreshing the page on Rockstar Rappers. So post in the comments under the live stream so that we can get your questions answered. Okay, what's your question?
How are you introducing the new holiday packages?
Okay, she's throwing me under the bus here because I threw her under the bus. By the way, Pam, you're doing the rap party this morning. Okay, so thank you. I just got back from Jamaica.
She has Jamaica brain.
Okay, so we have our incredible holiday packages. A brand new loyal customer cannot take advantage of this. Only a retail customer, a distributor, or existing loyal customer can go in and order these packages. So you can't sign up a loyal customer with the packages, but that's okay, because let's say somebody here today wants to come on board as a loyal customer, come on board with one thing, and then you'll have your ID number and your password. You can go back in and you can order one of these fabulous packages because, yes,
Can it go in your auto ship for the month? Or no auto ship? It has to be an outside order.
No.
No.
No. No. The answer is no. It cannot go in your auto ship. I didn't know the answer to that. I didn't need to know that. These packages came out when I was not in the country. So, okay. Anybody else have any questions that I can answer? Somebody make me feel smart. Anybody?
Yes, I would like to know about the peel
Mm-hmm.
that you can use it twice a week, right?
Yes.
And then is it the best time to do it in the evening when you have cleaned your face?
Yes, the question was, when is the best time to use the peel? In the evening after you wash your face? That's when I've been doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, wash your face. It's still a little bit damp, kind of, let it dry a little bit, and then go ahead and put it on, leave it on for 10 minutes, take it off, and then get in bed with your facial on, fall asleep. Take it off when you wake up and blot it in. You look so pretty, by the way.
Thank you. So if you use the peel twice a week, but you do not have to use the facial every time after you do the peel.
That is correct, yes. You do not have to use the facial every time you use the peel, but it just amps up the results.
Right.
Yes. Anybody else? What's your question?
I have a question.
Okay, what is it?
One day, my mommy was at Mitzi's house. And then my mommy said, I'm so full. And then I said, you better put on that wrap, Mom.
Sweetie, come on up here and tell these guys that are out here on Rockstar Rappers what you just said. Come here. We have somebody that had a really good tip. His mommy ate too much, and what did you tell? Just kind of look at that. You can't see them, but they can see you. So tell them what you told your mom after she ate too much.
You better put on that wrap, Mommy.
You better put on that wrap, Mommy. Good job. Rap star in training. Okay, so who out there is going for a bonus by December 31st? A 10,000, a 15,000, a 50,000, 75,000? Yes. And are you working? Do you guys all have a strategic plan for that? Do you know exactly what you need to do?
Wrap.
Let's wrap.
Rinse, wrap, and repeat. But it's really important that you have a specific plan, meaning if you're shooting for diamond, you have to have your diamond worksheet printed out. You can find that in your eSuite. It's under charting. Okay, so you need to have that printed out. So a diamond would need what? How many rubies are in a diamond?
3.
3 rubies are in a diamond. So basically you'll have your 5 people, okay, that are all front line to you. One of them needs to be an emerald, right, which means they have 2 rubies. Your second guy needs to have a ruby. And your 3 other people need to be at least $400 in sales, okay? So you want to make sure that you're checking all of that. And if these guys are not close to 400, what do you do to get them to be over 400? You call them up, you say, let's get a couple of parties on the books, right? And then you're going to go and you're going to help them do that if they need help. So parties, they're the fastest way to get your volume up. It's the fastest way to get out of your warm market, which is people that you know, and get into a cold market, which is people that you don't know. Okay, so the best bet is to go through your hundreds list and start calling people. Like Pam called her first 4 loyal customers and had them come to a facial wrap peel party. Okay, she started 4.5 years ago. So you can go all the way back to the beginning of your list with this new product, the peel, and you can say, hey, listen, we have a new product. We're having facial and wrap parties. I would love to come and do one for you, and I'll give it to you for free if you can have 4 people. And just get as much on the books as you possibly can. So we're having a contest as well on Rockstar Rappers. So every time you have if you have 5 wrap parties on the books before Thanksgiving, and each party has at least 4 in attendance, and you get a picture and you post it on Rockstar Rappers with the hashtag that's on there, then your name is going to go into a drawing for 1 entry. If you have 10 parties, your name is going to go into a drawing 2 times. Okay, so I'm guessing there's not going to be a lot of people who are really going to go for that. So if we have 10 people that are having 5 parties before Thanksgiving, picture, you're going to be one of 5 people in this drawing. And I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's going to be a nice little gift. So you're going to want to be a part of that. You're going to at least want to get your 5 parties on the books, do them, make sure you're coaching your host to make sure that they at least have 4 guests, because if they only have 2 guests, it's not going to count. Okay, so you want to really coach them and even help them with their guest list. Maybe help them make those phone calls to make sure that you get people there. And we aren't focusing on how many loyal customers you get and how many distributors you get. We want you to focus on your activity. We cannot control our outcome. All we can do is focus on our activity, right? And then your hundreds list, you're constantly adding to it by blitzing, right? So everywhere you go, you're handing out your blitz cards with the goal to collect a phone number, add them to your list, and then start your follow-up, okay? So that's just the name of the game. It just doesn't get any harder than that. So if you're going double diamond, you need to know who's your diamond, who's your emerald. Okay, those are the two biggest pieces. Okay, the other three guys just need to be over $400 in sales. So if they aren't, make sure they have a couple parties on the books that you go and help them with. But you have your two runners. And so with that diamond, who's going to be their emerald? Who's going to be their ruby? With the emerald, who's going to be their two rubies? Okay, you have to have all of your rubies identified. You need to be in close contact with them to make sure that they know what they need to do to become a ruby. The ruby is the foundation of our whole entire compensation plan, and it all stems from the steps to success, which I had around here somewhere. Thank you. So your steps to success, and if you took a, there you go. And if you took a, see if I can do it, anybody can. So if you took a ruby worksheet and you put it right next to it, these three guys down here in step number 3 are your three guys in that ruby. So every single month, every 30 days, your goal as well as your team's goal should be to complete this step. And then they teach all their new people how to complete the step. And so you want to become a ruby making machine. But like I said, to go double diamond, you need to have all those people identified. How many rubies are in a double diamond?
5.
5. Okay, right? Because there's 3 in your diamond and there's 2 in your emerald. Just need a diamond, an emerald, and 3 qualified legs. Okay, so you guys need to know these things because it's kind of like your roadmap. If you're going to drive to North Carolina and you go, okay, I know it's kind of like up and over. You know, you'll get there, right? But you won't get there as fast as if you have your exact roadmap. So all those people need to be identified. And for you doubles out there, to get to triple diamond, you guys need to know who your double is, okay? And then you need 2 diamonds. And then the other 2 guys just need to be at 400. So those 2 diamonds need to know who their rubies are, right? So who's their emerald, who's their ruby, and then your double needs to do the same thing. So all just, you want to break it down to the ruby, okay, in each one. And then presidential as well. So just know where you're going, go all the way down, figure out who those rubies are, and then work your way up, okay? And be very, very, very strategic. And make sure, because it's not just you. Once you get to, you know, reaching those titles, you need a whole lot of teamwork going on. So everybody needs to know and be in contact with those, you know, the people that are trying to go ruby and so on and so on. Yeah. Anybody else have any questions?
I just think that even if you're not going for a bonus for whatever reason, if it's out of reach or it's just, you know, you don't feel it's your time, you still need that roadmap. So if you're still, you know, if you're pushing for executive or ruby, you still need to be super intentional and not just hope to get there. You know, don't just go, oh, I'm not going for the bonus, so, you know, whatever comes my way. Be really intentional. Okay, I've got 1 distributor. That one can get to 400. I need to find 1 more distributor, and we need to have a party. That needs to be that really intentional mindset no matter what your goal is.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, you have to be very intentional. It's amazing what can happen in a 90-day cycle. So I know a lot of us really started pushing hard, you know, about a month ago, right? So we had the 90-day run. A lot of people are in activity, and then of course they roll out all these bonuses, so we're ramping it up quite a bit. But yeah, so if you have a brand new distributor, their first goal is to get those 4 loyal customers and create that $400 block. You know, we also have a contest at the end of every month now on Rockstar Wrappers with your PBV. Okay, this is a question. We need to get this all clear. Okay, so your PBV, we want it to be really, really high. So prior to November 1st, it was an $80 BV auto ship or $400, $80 BV auto ship or $400 PBV, PBV meaning your personal bonus volume between your loyal customers to get a paycheck, okay? Now, all the blocks to get to Ruby, to get to Emerald, to get to Diamond, they're all still the same. All the blocks have to be at $400 GB in order for them to, you know, to form an executive or form a Ruby. okay? The only thing that changed, and it had to do with industry regulations, okay? It doesn't change anything to do with our business plan. It doesn't change anything when it comes to we build our business through the steps to success, okay? So that little tweak threw everybody into a complete frenzy. I saw from Jamaica 78 comments or something on it, and I'm like, it doesn't mean anything. We are still shooting for, $3,000 in PBV. We are shooting for that bonus, for that customer bonus. $3,000 in personal bonus volume between all of your customers and 60 loyal customers. You will get an additional $600 in your paycheck. Doesn't that sound good? That's just a bonus, okay? So, and what do we do as distributors? I've never met one ambassador, one presidential, one triple diamond, one double diamond, one diamond, anybody successful in this business that does not run an 80 BV auto ship. It is so important to duplicate. You guys, don't ride on the fact that you have lots of loyal customers and you're way over 150, so you don't have to run an auto ship. What you do will duplicate, okay? But get this, what if you're at $300 in PBV, you decide to not run an auto ship, and then you have a couple credit card declines at the end of the month. You don't know it. It drops you below that 150. You don't have an auto ship. We cannot do anything to get you your paycheck. There's nothing that can be done to get you your paycheck. And we have had in the past people that have had $3,000 paychecks they couldn't get because they didn't run an auto ship. That is playing with fire, okay? But I just know that, even my son who's, very little league, that's not even a word, building a business, very, just like that, I still run an auto ship because I know that I'm following the steps to success. Even if this paycheck is $2, I'm still going to run an auto ship because that's just the system. And I know if I don't do it, I can't expect you to do it. And if you don't do it, you can't expect your team to do it. We have to practice what we preach. And they put these 3 steps together for a reason. And I thought in the very beginning when I first got started, I thought, oh my gosh, this is so monotonous and it's way too simple on how is this going to add up and how is this going to build a multi-million-dollar business? And guess what? It does. And you can see it. And the reason we can build a team in Finland, because of these wonderful ladies over here, or in Spain, or in Germany, or in Australia, or New Zealand, or Canada, and we're here in Florida, is because everybody follows these steps to a T. So if you start your business, and if you're brand new, and you don't follow these steps, pretty soon your whole team behind you are not following these steps, and you're not going to create a solid business. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yes.
Okay, so what is the name of the game? We always run an $80 BV auto ship. The $150 doesn't matter, okay? The only thing the $150 does, which we're happy about, is let's say you're trying to promote to Diamond, and you have one of your rubies who may not be active. Okay, maybe they quit, but they still have a foundation under them that could be that ruby that you need to go diamond. They are not running an 80 BV auto ship because they kind of quit and they don't have 150 in PBV. Maybe they have, $80 between some old customers they used to have. Okay, if they don't have an 80 BV auto ship and you need them to count as a title for you to go diamond, what could we have done to make them a title prior to November 1st? We can place an order and we can transfer it under that person, which used to have to be 400 PBV, right? And we could transfer it to make them, count. Now all we have to do is transfer 150. Okay, so it's so much. That is the good news for that, but it doesn't have anything to do with us running an auto ship. We still want to make sure that we do that. Yeah. Anybody have any questions on
Could you
that?
say that again?
Which part?
Transfer piece.
The whole thing? No. So the transfer piece. So let's say you're trying to promote, let's say emerald. So an emerald needs 2 rubies. Okay? So let's say I'm one of your rubies. Okay, but I quit. Like, I'm not running an auto ship, I'm not really doing anything, but there's 3 people under me that are still rocking. One's an executive, the other 2 at 400. But the ruby, me, didn't run an auto ship. And I have maybe $100 in PBV from some old loyal customers. I need to be qualified, commission qualified, in order to count as a title. Okay? You don't have to be commission qualified to count as a $400 block. But you need to be commission qualified to count to be a title such as executive, ruby, emerald, diamond, and above. Okay? So in order to be qualified, you need an 80 BV auto ship or you need 150 in PBV. So what I could do at the end of my month, if I notice, oh my gosh, and this happened to me when I was promoting the presidential, a ruby way down that I needed for my mom to promote to double diamond for it to all count, wasn't active. And back then I had to place an order under my name, and you could have 5 transfers and up to $1,000 that you can transfer every month if you're trying to qualify for something. Otherwise, you don't need to really transfer, but that would be the only case. And so you could actually place an order, and then you can go into your order history and you can move that order under that person to get them up over that 150. Okay, in order to be a qualified, commission qualified to count as that ruby. Elizabeth?
Would they still need a GV of 400 to?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, so every block still needs GV. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could you clarify, because I know that we have new people in the room, and clarify the GV and PBV.
Okay, GV is group volume. So let's say you're trying to promote to Ruby. So you have one person that needs to be an emerald, an executive, okay? So that person needs to be commission qualified because they're counting for a title. Their 2 people under them need to be at $400 in sales, which would be in total, whether they have customers or maybe one distributor, anything under somebody that just needs to be 400 in sales, like the 2 people under an executive, it's their group volume. Okay, so it's everything under you. So maybe you're a diamond, you would have 10,000 in GV or more. Okay, maybe you're an emerald, you would have about 8,000 in GV total. So that's you, everybody under you. Okay, PBV is the volume between your loyal customers. It's called personal bonus volume. So if you have 5 loyal customers that you personally enrolled, and they're all at $100, you would have 500 in PBV. Yeah, and BV is the bonus volume. It's what the product is worth. And there is a sheet in your back office in eSuite that I highly recommend printing out, laminating, keeping by your desk so that you can see the retail, you can see the BV, and you can see the wholesale. Most of the time, a product's wholesale is the BV, but there are certain products that it's a little bit different, so you'll want to be aware of that because the GV and the PBV is all based on what the BV value is. Does that make sense? Anybody else have any questions?
We have one question off of here.
Yes.
It's from Lisa Hargrove, and Stephanie Hilliardor already answered it, but maybe people don't know it. But she says, when using the new magazine, there's an app that we can download. And what is the app?
Okay, yes, when using the new, okay, thank you, Lisa Hargrove, hi. Thank you, Stephanie, for answering that. So we have the new magazine right here, which we love this magazine. It is just so cool. Okay, so there is a Layar app, and it's right on the back of the magazine. Okay, so you can go to your apps on your phone and you can download that. Okay, so once it's downloaded, you can actually put it up and it kind of captures any of the pages in the magazine that has this Layar right on it. You can actually take your phone and you can put it up to it, and it'll open this up and actually be a video and go through the party pad. How cool is that?
That is cool.
Yeah, it's so cool. And then also there's some stories in here. I think Cammie's one, Madra is one. They have the layer on theirs, so you can actually take your phone and hold it up, and you'll see it'll start scanning it, and then it'll start playing their story. So it's just very innovative. I absolutely love it. And these are going to be on all of the Barnes & Nobles on December 1st, you guys. And this is quite a tool that you'll want to definitely order lots of, so that you can put them anywhere people wait. Anywhere. So you can put it at your vet, you can put it at your doctor's, you can put it at a chiropractor's, at a hair salon, anywhere where, people are waiting. Anywhere. But make sure you label it, and make sure you throw a ton of Blitz cards throughout. Okay? It's a good one. Any other questions? Yes?
I just want to add that when you have it on your phone already, in case you are somewhere out and about without your party pad, and all of a sudden you want to do a presentation to someone, you'll just pull out your phone and play the party pad out of there. It's so awesome.
From
Yes.
the later app, from the same app?
Yeah, the same app. You can scan the back page. There's the party pad, the rap side, and then there is the business side. They're both separate.
Oh, they're separate.
Yes.
Oh, very
So
cool.
you can click which one you want to play.
Oh, I did not know that.
It is awesome.
Awesome. Okay, anybody else? Think we're good? And if for any of you guys out there that need any clarification on some of the things that we talked about, if you're brand new, you don't really need to know how to go double diamond. We just want you to take one step at a time. We baby step you to the top. The very first step is, the steps to success. You'll get yourself to Ruby, and then we'll teach you the next step, which is getting to Emerald. Okay, we just have a lot of different people in the room here that are going for different titles. So, but good luck to you. Keep running. Don't let Thanksgiving and the holidays be your reason why not. Let it be your reason why. You're surrounded by more people at this time of year than you ever are before. You have parties, you have school parties, you have family coming in. Let this be the reason why you get them all on board, whether it's a customer or distributor, rather than let it be your reason to shut down. Keep fighting till the very end, and it's amazing what can happen in your 90-day cycle. You want to just keep adding people to your funnel. Don't add 5 people that's told you that they might want to do the business and stop and ride on those people. We all do that, right? We go, oh my gosh, I have 5 people who want to do this. And you call them and you text them every couple of days and you can't get them on board, but you have 5 people so that you don't keep going and getting more people. Just keep, because you're afraid. What if I add more people and then they all sign up at the same time? What am I going to do? Don't worry about that. That's a really good problem to have. Okay? Keep adding to the funnel. The more people, picture your funnel like this. The more people you throw into the top as people are quitting, because humans quit, that's just what they do, or they take time off, or whatever the case may be. You just want to keep adding the people, adding the people, adding the people, each and every day. And if you do that consistently for 90 days, you're not going to see it tomorrow. You're not going to see it next week. You may not see it in a month. You're going to start getting tired on day 60. Go, I'm doing all this and nothing's happening. But keep pushing through, because at the end of that 90-day cycle, guess what? You start a new 90-day cycle and you do it all over again. And it's usually in the second 90-day cycle, if you're consistent, that your whole world can change. Everything can change. A shout out to Donna Celeste. I was just in Atlanta about 2 weeks ago. And, one of my diamonds up there, Donna Celeste, some of you guys know her. She had some people on her team quit. She decided to brush herself off, go full force. You wouldn't believe all the people that walked in her house that night. And she had 3 original people, that had been with her. Everybody else was brand spanking new, and she found almost all of them by herself. And I had people raise their hand. How many of you are brand new within a month? And more than half the room raised their hand. And then I said, how many of you met this crazy lady in a parking lot or in Hobby Lobby or in Publix? and you wouldn't believe how many people raised their hand. She rebuilt that whole team all by herself by being consistent and intentional every single day. So Donna, I'm so proud of you, and she is on target for double diamond. I know she's going to do it. So that can be you too. So if you feel like you've come to a little bit of a, bump in the road, you guys can do it. Just go out and do it again. Your second and your third team are usually your best teams. The first one teaches you a lot. The second team, you're a little bit better. The third and the fourth team are your rock stars. So just keep on going. But that's all we've got for today. Thank you guys out there for joining us. And that's it.
So we're done with the rap party?
We are done with the rap party.